Alright, you guys, so we're getting into the definitive Assassin's Creed tier list. This is my definitive Assassin's Creed tier list. It is spoiler free, and for the most part, it looks like it's going to be most of the mainline games. Nothing too terribly special. We're not counting all the side-scrolling little games that were like arcade games for the Xbox. So this is all the mainline games, the definitive list. So let's get into it. Alright, so let's get into the definitive Assassin's Creed list. So right now, I've played and beat, I think I've only not beat three of these games on this list. All the other games I have beat. So we're going to go with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This is one of the ones I have yet to finish beating. I want to finish beating it, but the story's actually really good. The RPG elements of it is just meh. It's just meh. It's Assassin's Creed game with an RPG. So we're going to put this in B category. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, I will admit, is actually pretty decent. It's very repetitive. It's the first time where you've had multiple people. Well, actually, it's the second time you've had multiple people and you switch between different characters. Of course, you switch between the brother and the sister. The problem I have with Syndicate, much like the very first Assassin's Creed, it's very repetitive. Same style missions, same everything. I 100% completed Syndicate. I'm going to put Syndicate into C category. I will admit, it is a beautiful, beautiful game. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. But very, very repetitive. That's the only downside to Syndicate. The next one, Unity. So, Unity gets a lot of hate, which it really deserves, due to the fact that it came out and the game was broken. And I remember exactly where I was when this game came out. I was in transition from San Diego to California. I am back up to Lemoore, where I was stationed at. And I had to go through C school. So they sent me through advanced radar school for my job, right? In the Navy. So I'm stuck in the barracks with no internet, no dependable internet. Let me reword that. For like 2 months going through this school. The very first week I got there, I see Assassin's Creed Unity on sale. And I'm a massive Assassin's Creed fan. I love Assassin's Creed. And I'm like, I'm going to get Unity. I bought it, and I got stuck in a wall because I couldn't update the game. It was so broken. So for that, Unity gets an F. I just remember how pissed off and disappointed I was. I played it for a whopping like 3 hours before I returned it. Now, granted, I might have to go back and replay it because I've heard they fixed a lot of things when it comes to that game, but I've only played 3 hours of Unity, and that's the second one I have not finished behind Odyssey. So Assassin's Creed 3. I love Assassin's Creed 3 because you get to play as Connor. But not just that, but you also play through like the start of America. And the very beginning of the game, you play as Connor's father, which he is the main protagonist and rogue. Assassin's Creed 3, definitely A tier. Definitely a great game. I love it. So Black Flag, we're moving over here. And Assassin's Creed 2, we're going to move over there. Origins. So Origins is the third Assassin's Creed game I have not finished. And like Origins kind of stumbles upon the same issues that Odyssey had, which is the RPG elements, especially Origins being the very, very first one with the RPG element. I'm just going to put it in the B category with Odyssey. I think they're both great games. I just never finished it. I need to go back and finish it, but it's just a pretty good game. So we're going into Brotherhood. So Brotherhood, I'm going to group Brotherhood and Revelations together. And when it comes to Brotherhood and Revelations, I'm not going to lie. I absolutely love the Ezio trilogy. The Ezio trilogy, outstanding games. And I'm going to put those, I feel, in my opinion, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and 3 was like the golden era of Assassin's Creed. And they made great game. And on top of that, Desmond, was it Desmond Miles? Was his name? The guy that you're playing through his memories and everything, through 1 through 3. I think it's amazing. Like I said, we'll get back to Assassin's Creed 2 and I'll explain that one more. The very first Assassin's Creed falls in the same category as Syndicate. The problem I had with it was just so repetitive. And it's the same thing. It was a great story. It was a beautiful, graphically stunning game. But it's like, man, if it wasn't so goddamn repetitive, I would have probably bought Assassin's Creed 2 when it first came out. We'll get there. Assassin's Creed, I think this is Liberations. I just thought it was meh. I will admit, it's very good for being a handheld. And it also builds more onto the story of Assassin's Creed 3. Very good game. It was just meh, like in my opinion. Followed by Assassin's Creed Rogue. So when it comes to Rogue, I feel bad because it really got overshadowed. Because Rogue, I want to say, came out the same year as Black Flag. And the problem was, Black Flag was, of course, a numbered Assassin's Creed. It was number 4. And it was the next generation. Because I remember it came out for the Xbox One. Assassin's Creed Rogue kind of got stuck. Because it was the previous generation's consoles Assassin's Creed. Everybody didn't want to play it, because like it was previous generation. It's got a great story. And it builds more onto, Connor's dad's story and why he went rogue. There's a lot of ship stuff involved, which kind of reminds me, it kind of builds off of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Rogue, I'm going to group it into the B category because I feel like it could have built so much more onto it, but instead it didn't. It just kind of was, I kind of felt like it was like, meh, it was second fiddle because Black Flag. Which moves us into Assassin's Creed 2 and Black Flag. So, of course, we got to put Black Flag into S because Black Flag was just such an amazing game. Like, the ship battles, the story, the just all around upgrades you could do to your boat, the fighting, just everything. It builds off of it. Black Flag, amazing. And I'm just going to put it out there. I'm not spoiling the story for anyone for any of these games. This is a spoiler-free tier list. I'm just going to put it like that. But it leads me to the last one. The one that really made me fall in love with Assassin's Creed. Now, like I said, I played Assassin's Creed 1 when it first came out. I liked it, but it's super repetitive, which made me like kind of sour to the series. So I was just like, meh, I'm not, Anyways, I worked in a grocery store, and of course you get the riffraff that comes through, and people come in through, and one of the guys that used to be one of the regulars was like, hey man, I got video games for sale. You want to come check them out? And I was like, yeah, sure. So what's funny was the two big games that year was Assassin's Creed 2 and Modern Warfare 2. And guess what I didn't do that year? I didn't pay full price for either one because like when it came to Call of Duty, I was more of a Gears of War fan, but my buddy was like, this fell off a truck. You want to buy it? And I'm like, well, how much? And he goes, $20. Yeah, I'll buy a $60 game that wasn't going to come down for the next 2 years for $20. And the same thing when it came to Assassin's Creed 2. So I said, screw it. I bought Assassin's Creed 2 and I loved the story. The Ezio story that kicked off and just was like, it just blew me away. Like, it was just so amazing. Like I said, it's a spoiler free. I loved Assassin's Creed 2, which rolled into Brotherhood, which rolled into Revelations, that kept going with Assassin's Creed 3, and it just kept rolling. And like, it really made me love the series. And like I said, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, Black Flag, I definitely feel like this is the golden era of Assassin's Creed. As you can tell, it's ranked S through A on those 5 games, where Odyssey, Origins, and granted, Valhalla, I haven't played yet. I know it's very similar to Odyssey, and I know it's very similar to Origins. I should probably play it because I am very Irish. But those 2 games kind of re-spark the series, because if you couldn't tell, Syndicate I have kind of low, Unity super low. Yeah, these 5 games definitely golden era. If anybody is looking for another, like, an Assassin's Creed to play, if you've never played an Assassin's Creed, I'm telling you, Black Flag. Like, my buddy Cody called me and was like, hey man, I'm thinking about playing an Assassin's Creed, which one should I play? I was like, Black Flag. And he's like, you didn't even let me finish the sentence. I'm like, yeah, because Black Flag was amazing. If you're looking for a trilogy worth playing, the Ezio trilogy. If you're looking for a really good American story, Assassin's Creed 3. Like I said, I would almost throw Rogue a little bit higher, but it felt like it was second fiddle, obviously, to Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, which, like, Black Flag was amazing. But until next time, this is the definitive list of Assassin's Creed games. At me, tell me I'm wrong, I dare you. Till next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Bye!